Okay, so next thing coming up with the Matlab is actually how to perform operations with matrices and vectors, right? So how you define a particular matrix in Matlab? In the Python, you actually define that with the NumPy array, but in the Matlab, it's pretty much simple. You don't need to even include the NumPy like library, so you can actually do directly computation with the matrices. So how you do that? Basically, you have to define a variable like you do pretty much in Python without any type, right? Because this is typeless language, right? You have to first create a new script going through this particular new and then script button. There's also other options like type script function and all, but what you need for the basic is actually a script with the .m extension, right? So you can actually just hit save. Your files will actually appear here. Let me just clear up whatever I've done, right? Just removed. Now you have a equals to 1 2 and then semicolon 3 4. Just try to understand. The first row of this particular matrix is 1 2 and the other row is actually 3 4. So that's actually being separated by a new line, right? So how you actually separate this stuff is actually with the semicolon. So this is what is actually happening. Yeah. Now you are actually defining another matrix that's actually 5 6 and 7 8, right? So basically you have 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, right? So these are actually separated by semicolon. Now so you actually define it with the disk b. Now what you are doing is actually matrix multiplication between a and b. So basically 1 is actually being multiplied by say 5 and 2 is being multiplied by 7. Just try to visualize, right? Like I will actually show you how it's just simple matrix multiplication, because this is the first row, this is second row, and this is first row, and this is second row. So this first row is actually being multiplied with the first column, that's actually 5 and 7 of the matrix B. So this is how you actually get your results. And for printing that, you will actually just use the disk function as I've actually explained earlier. And for modifying a particular entry in the matrix like 1 1, that's actually the first entry you will just access with 1 comma 1 and this with curve brackets. And modifying it 10 again printing this particular matrix, and the size of a is actually something like shape of a, which you have in Python, right? So size of a defines your shape size, right? So just clicking on this and hitting run will actually run this whole file. All the matrices will be created like here, right? You can actually directly see. And also printing this particular matrix, this was a, this was b, this was multiplication, right? This was after modification of a, that's actually 10, and this is the size of a. So that's all for the matrix. Just a short video. Thank you so much, guys.